Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome back to Synth Stuff. Today we've got a review on a new product from Liquid Stands coming up. First off, I wanted to thank you for all the comments I got on my last video where I was flying my airplane while I did the video on modal electronics. A couple people said, hey, that's a total flex. I'm like, no, actually it was just that I was flying down in Florida and I didn't have my production gear, and I really wanted to get a video out about modal electronics and about being purchased, and I thought, well, I have a camera in the plane, I'll just do it here. So that's where that video came from. I literally got down, cut it together into a quick video and uploaded it to YouTube. Anyway, on to Liquid Stands. If you recall, a few months ago I did a review on this stand from Liquid Stands. I called it the Beast Stand. I'll put a link to it up here if you want to see that review from that. And then later I got the second tier that you can put onto it, and I did a review on that as well, which again I'll put a link to up here if you want to see. This is an incredibly strong stand. I mean, you can sit on it. It's really, really strong. It's the strongest stand I've ever seen. Really well designed. The second tier, I've got it at the back here, but you can put it on these in the middle here, and you can move it forward, backward, up, down, and just all which way. It's strong enough to hold. I think I had my original montage down here. I put the Juno 106 up here. You could put a montage on the second level. It will hold pretty like a full 88 key, 60 pound keyboard will hold on either tier. Really impressed with this product. The owner of Liquid Stands reached out to me, and he's actually the designer of all these stands, and he really loves coming up with new ideas and designing these things. And he said, hey, I've got a couple of new products. Would you like to have a look at them? I said, sure. So I have always said that anytime I have a product that I'm reviewing that I did not pay for, that I will let you know. Most of everything you see here, I actually buy with my own money. So there is no incentive from the manufacturer to make me say something. This is different. This I got for free. However, the manufacturer has no say in what I'm going to say about it, and they are not even going to see this video until it's out. I'll be seeing it for the first time as you see it. I'm going to open it on camera and we'll see what we think of this new stand. Actually, I have two products. This will be the first of two videos. The first one is a stand, keyboard stand. Let's have a look at it. As if you recall on the previous reviews, those stands are quite heavy. This one's no exception. These things are built solid, and as a result they do weigh a little bit. This one is intended as a mobile stand. I suppose the other one could be as well, but it doesn't really take down very easily. But this one is actually intended that it can be taken out on the road. As such, it's a bit smaller, more compact. As you can see, it kind of folds up. All right. I will say, they got some really cool stickers in here. And let's see if we get the same stickers this time. So the last time I posted the review of the stand, I showed all the different stickers as part of the review, and one of them YouTube decided was too offensive. Okay, so it's not in this one. I don't remember which one it was, but there was one of the stickers in there. YouTube kind of killed my video because it turned out it was the image of the sticker that they found offensive. But these look pretty cool to me. And there's one there. I don't know what that is, but or that one, but hey, cool stickers. And of course you get the postcard of the owners of the company. There they are. And we get the manual. The manuals are well thought out. On the last one, I had some suggestions for the company. I said, you know, this was a little bit confusing. I would recommend that you change it so you say this and you do that. And they actually took those suggestions in hand and they actually changed this. So that's great for them. As you can see, for this one, this is a fairly simple one to assemble. 1.5 beers for everyone else. Drummers, you need 3.5 beers. Sorry about that, drummers. Any tools required for this one? It doesn't seem to be. Let's have a look and see what we got in here. It's a box of accessories. Those are just adjustment knobs. The same knobs as we saw on the other one, on the other stand. Those are the securing straps, we've got headphone hook, and then here's the stand itself. Okay, this looks like, you know what, I don't even know if I'm going to need to look at the instructions for this. I think this one's going to be pretty simple. So here we have the 2 sets of legs. And then the cross piece. I am going just to take a note here. These are steel, they're not aluminum. If you look at the weld is actually a high quality weld. So much stuff you see coming out of China, it's like the worst quality welds you've ever seen. Look at these. These are really high quality, well done welds. This is strong stuff. This looks like a leg to me, so I'm just going to fold this out. Yep, that's a leg, all right. And then I assume that this is going to go between this and the outside. No, does this go on the inside or the outside? Let's look at the picture. That goes on the outside. Okay, so we'll say, let's put the logo facing outwards. They'll like that, right? There we go. Here we have these knobs and some washers, and that's what holds these in place. So we'll put this here as a washer going between there. Or does it say? It does not say. I'm going to assume that the washer goes on the outside like that, and that this then just goes right in like this. It doesn't say it in the instructions, but to me, that's how I would do it if I was designing it, so that's how I'm going to assemble it. So now we have this other leg here, and it will go like that. The other knob, screw it in here, nice and tight. Okay, so now we've got these adjustment knobs. So these knobs are kind of spring-loaded, so you don't have to unscrew them all the way. What you do is you screw them in part way, and then you can pull that out to adjust them, and then when you've got them exactly where you want, then you tighten them all the way. I'll show you. So I'm going to screw this in here, but not all the way. Then I'm going to move it to the distance I want, and then if you want, you can pull that out and move it to the next one. So that's how you can do the adjustment. So you can set it up so you can make adjustments real quick and easy. And when you want to lock in that adjustment, then you screw it in all the way, and now it's solid and you can't move it. And we have the same system to adjust these arms here. So first we'll unscrew this. Boy, these are solid. Okay, we'll do the same on this one. Oh, there we go. Now that's level. So you can adjust the level, the angle of these. There we go. And as expected, once you tighten these up, well, actually they're not solid because I haven't put the other adjustment knobs in yet, but these have the same adjustments. All right, so now I'm going to put this adjustment knob in here. Screw that in place. And then the last one we'll put in over here. So we'll make sure these are at the same height. Boy, they have a lot of adjustment positions. And let me just put this on here to make sure these are level, then they're not. Let me make this a little shorter. And I think this needs to go up. Put this on here, see if it's level. Is that level? It's tough to say. That's level. All right. So now we'll tighten these. So that adjusts the height going up and down. And then this is going to adjust the width. All right, so now it's assembled, you can see. Tighten everything up. All right, so now we're assembled. We do have a couple other things to do. We've got these foam sticky things, so we're going to stick those on just to keep the keyboard from sliding around. that was a suggestion that I made, and I'm glad to see that they have taken that suggestion and included these foam strips. All right, they have a couple other accessories. One is the headphone hanger, which is similar to the other stand. Where does it go on? I can see it right there. There's one on either side. So if you want your headphones to be hanging on, say you're playing this at home and you have like a Roland to-go keys that you practice on, you want to practice with using headphones, you can hang your headphones right there. That's nice. And then we have these retention straps, which also can bolt into there. And those are used to strap, some keyboards you can strap, connect this right to the keyboard, so if there's wind or somebody bumps it on stage, it's not going to go flying. I don't typically use those, but they're nice to have. So it's extremely strong. I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my whole weight on here. Look at that. So I'm 170 pounds, and I'm using that for gymnastics. That's pretty impressive. It's strong in every direction. And I mean, I was putting all my weight against, I was hanging out in the middle here, so that's putting 170 pounds on those hinges, and they didn't budge. They're just solid. I would have no problem putting any expensive keyboard on top of this stand. It is rock solid. Look at that. It's not too heavy either, actually. I'm guessing that's probably about 15 pounds. It's, if you put, I bet I could put my whole weight on the end of this and it would take it. And like the other stand, you can actually take these little plastic bits out here, out of the ends, and insert their second tier in there. So you could have a second tier, keyboard tier on this up on top, which would work great. If I could have one suggestion for them, I mean, this is obviously meant for somebody who is sitting, because that's, I mean, actually, could you get it any higher than that? Let's have a look and see. Let's see what the maximum height is. Yeah, I think that's the maximum height adjustment. There it is. So this is as high as it goes, and at this height it is 32 inches off the ground. So could you play this? I suppose you could use it on stage standing. I might want to maybe tip this back a little bit. Let's see how, if we can, what kind of angle we can get. Yes, you could get it like that and play it tip back, but I'd be afraid of a keyboard sliding off. I really would like to see, maybe from Liquid stands, if they could produce or make available something that you could put in the ends that just stick up to, you know, kind of like, actually, well, apparently they do, because they have it on the second tier, which does tilt. It has the little things at the end where you can screw them in to keep a keyboard from sliding off. So yes, well, let's try it. Let's put a keyboard on here, and I guess we'll just use my Juno. So let's put the Juno on there. Yeah, that could, oh yeah, you could play that on stage, no problem. That's a good height for playing on stage. And as you can see, it's solid. It's not going any, you can pound away on that. It's not going anywhere. And unlike a column stand, a single post stand, you have all kinds of space down here where you can put your feet. So if you want your pedals and things down here, you can play and kind of get into the position and so on. There is a little bit of wobble from side to side. Definitely nowhere near as much as you get off a column stand, which are pretty wobbly. But with the Juno on there, it moves a little bit from side to side. I suppose I could probably tighten these up a bit. Oh yeah. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so if you tighten up the cross piece, it's definitely more stable side to side. But it's, I mean, it's so strong. So what do I think? I mean, you could use this as a sitting stand, and if you are sitting in front of it, you've got lots of room that for your knees to go. And you can put pedals in there, so it would be good for a sitting stand or for a standing stand. You can adjust the height, obviously. It's clearly extremely strong, relatively lightweight. I think this is a really well-designed stand. I'm really impressed with the hinges. I'm really impressed with how strong it is. I mean, literally, I put my whole weight on it, and it just is so strong. And when you're done with it, you can either fold it up for transport or storage, or if you take it apart, it's even smaller. Really continue to be impressed with Liquid Stands. Liquid Stands has given me an affiliate code and a discount link, so if you wish to purchase one of these stands, any of the stands you see here, this one or the extension that goes on top, I'd encourage you to use the link in my description below. Gets you a discount, and it is an affiliate link, so I make a couple dollars off that as well, which really helps support the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you like this video, you want to see more like it, click like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.